YouTube, what is good, bruv gang, what is good, and we are back with another video. And welcome back to another episode of What's in My Inventory. So this should be episode 2, and I'll be sharing with you guys my December and January JRPG pickups. So I kind of want to go in order of release, really. So I've got a bunch of games here on my desk right now. Of course, this is probably the first time you guys actually like see me move around and stuff, maybe if you haven't even seen me on streams and stuff. So be sure to check me out as well over on Twitch, twitch.tv/thebigbruv. So definitely check me out as well if you want to interact with me over there on Twitch as well. Got some nice streams over there. So I'm gonna kind of just go through this slowly as we can. Of course, just showing you guys my pickups. I got quite a lot to show you guys here. There's quite a few games here, so I'm gonna try to go in order of releases. So let's get straight into this. So with the first pickup, we have Persona 5 Tactica. Now this is a game that I was really wanting, man, really wanting. The trailers caught me by surprise actually, because I actually was not expecting this game to be as good as it was. This is a game that I kind of was on the fence about a little bit. I did want to check it out day one, of course, mainly because it is a Persona 5 title as well, and I'm a big fan of Persona 5, as you guys know. But Persona 5 Tactica, man, an absolutely brilliant game. I'm still yet to finish it. I'm working my way through it slowly, but that's definitely a game I do want to finish 100%. But it's definitely a game I recommend 100% if you guys are fans of strategy, tactical type of RPGs. It's really got a nice art style as well. That chibi art style really grew on me. I'm actually a fan of that chibi art style, but it definitely grew on me with the Persona 5 characters, I want to say. So it's definitely a game worth picking up 100%. So swiftly moving on, let's move on to Star Ocean: The Second Story R. Now if you guys checked out my top 5 JRPGs video that came out at the end of 2023, you would know that Star Ocean: The Second Story R actually was my favorite JRPG from the year, man. Absolutely incredible title, man. My first ever experience as well with Star Ocean: The Second Story. I've heard so many amazing things about it. The story was so amazing. The characters, I absolutely love story throughout my experience. I actually am due to go back and replay this game. Of course, you had Claude and you had Reina's side, so I played through Claude's side for the most part, obviously for my first playthrough, and then I now want to kind of go back and play through with Reina as well. So Star Ocean: The Second Story, oh man, what is there to say about this game? It's just the combat is beautiful, it's so fast, it's so slick. There's so many ways to break the game, which is the one thing that I absolutely love about it. There's so many ways to break the game, there's so many ways that you can play. It's kind of catered to everyone's play style, realistically. So that's one thing I really love about it as well. The Dream Drops done, Dream Drops I think it was, yeah, Dream Drops, don't quote me on that, I think it was Dream Drops. Dream Drops done an absolutely incredible job with the art style. The art style was absolutely beautiful in that game. Sorry, not Dream Drops, Gem Drops, it just came to my brain. Gem Drops. They done an absolutely incredible job with the art style on this game, man. The 2D pixel art is absolutely beautiful, man. So it's definitely a game I recommend. Definitely check out Star Ocean: The Second Story R, man. So next up we have Super Mario RPG. Now if you guys again checked out my top 5 JRPGs list of 2023, it didn't make the list, but it was there on honorable mentions. Man, this is my first experience again with Super Mario RPG. An amazing title, really. An amazing title, really cool, man. Apart from the puzzles, that's probably the one thing that did kind of bug me with Super Mario RPG. It was probably the puzzles. I kind of didn't vibe with the puzzles per se, but that was probably the game design around that time as well, I want to say. So I didn't get the chance to play the original, of course. I was very young when it dropped. So getting to play this remake was really nice, man. Really nice, or remake / remaster, whatever you want to call it. It was really nice, man. Dope experience all around. Really nice combat system as well. That turn-based combat system was really intuitive. Always felt like I was doing something. I never felt like I was just pressing a button and kind of just waiting for what you had to do. So it was nice to actually be able to time attacks and stuff like that. But Super Mario RPG, man, a really nice title, an honorable mention that I had to put in my list as well for JRPGs that I did play in 2023. So it's definitely a game 100% worth checking out. So moving on to Probably one of my favorite titles, and I will be leaving a card on screen. You probably saw a little flash of it right here anyway. But Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince. But yeah, I will be leaving a card on screen so you guys can check out my review, my recent review. A massive shout out and thank you to Square Enix for hitting me up with the review code, man. Absolutely amazing. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys as well for showing support on the video as well. But if you have not checked it out, I'll be leaving a card. I don't know, it might be here, might be there, whichever side, you guys will see. Anyway, I will be leaving a card on screen so you guys can check that out 100%. But Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince, man, I don't know, it's an amazing game. If you guys are fans of the Pokemon series, if you guys are fans of monster collecting games, man, Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince is a game you have to get your hands on. Regardless of me even getting a review code for this game, I will say 100% this is a game that caught me by surprise. This is my first ever Monster Hunter. I was about to say Monster Hunter. I've been playing Monster Hunter a lot recently. Check out my streams again over on Twitch. But as I said, Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince caught me off guard, man. This is my first ever Dragon Quest Monsters game. So regardless of me getting a review code, I want to say this is a game I definitely recommend 100%. As you can see, I only got a review code for this game, but I had to pick up the physical edition of this game. That's how much I love this game, man. Absolutely beautiful world, beautiful art design. Of course, Akira Toriyama coming through as always, the creator of Dragon Ball, with some beautiful artwork for the main character Pissarro as well, and of course the other characters within the game. The monster designs are really nice as well, man. They got some really good voice acting over there on the game too, and yeah, man, just the gameplay as a whole is a really fun experience. That's still a game that I'm plowing through slowly but surely. I will get to the end of it, but for the most part, I'm enjoying my time with Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince. It's definitely a game that, as I said in my review, and as I said as an honorable mention as well in my my top 5 JRPGs of 2023 video, it actually is a JRPG that I feel is criminally underrated. Sorry, it did come out towards the back end of 2023, but definitely if you guys are fans of monster collecting or monster catching type of games, man, you will vibe 100% with Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince, sorry. So definitely check this game out. Now, coming in next, we have Master Detective Archives Raincode. Now, if you guys are fans of the channel and of course do know me well as well outside of YouTube, like on Discord and stuff, you guys will know the summertime was a little bit of a busy period for me personally. I kind of did have a little break away from the channel, probably about a month or so, which is annoying for me personally because I did want to be making videos. But I say all of that to say, Master Detective Archives Raincode was a game that slipped by the wayside. I was covering this game so much when I used to kind of do like JRPG news videos, which kind of will be making a return to the channel very soon. So I will keep you guys updated with that. But in previous videos that you guys can check out on the channel, I was covering Master Detective Archives Raincode. This is a game that I was highly anticipating going into 2023, man. An absolutely amazing title. So far, from what I've played, I've only played about 2 hours so far. So this was actually a Christmas gift, sorry. Big shout out to my brother as well. My brother copped this for me for Christmas. So yeah, man, Master Detective Archives Raincode. So far, I'm really impressed with the game. If you guys are fans of like the Danganronpa series, so those are like the kind of criminal type of detective type of games, crime scene type of games, if that's what you want to call them. It's kind of slipping me going off the top of my head right now, but yeah, man, this game is really underrated. So far, I'm really enjoying my time with it. Big shout out to Fem Trooper as well. The Fem Trooper, I will be leaving her stuff down below in the description as well, of course, because I'm talking about her. But she was saying that this game is really good, man. So it's definitely a game 100% worth checking out when you can. But I'm really happy that I was able to get the game towards the back end of 2023. It kind of did escape me. Of course, around summertime I was playing Final Fantasy 16, and of course waiting for the bombardment of games that we kind of got around September time, around my birthday. So we kind of got like the Sky 7 around that time, Fate Samurai Remnant, Baten Kaitos we even got around that time. I think the Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails we got around that time. So there was so many different titles that we got in the summertime, man. But this was a game that really escaped me and I really wanted to get around to, but I'm really happy that I was able to get around to it. Of course, I'm only 2 hours in so far, but really loving my time with it so far. So that is Master Detective Archives Raincode. Really great game, definitely a game I recommend. So Coming in now, we have got some pickups. So we've got a local store over here in the UK called CEX or Sex. That's what it's called. That's what it's known as. It's called CEX. But they kind of sell like secondhand games for the most part, from all different types of systems, older systems, newer systems, whatever you want. So whenever you go, I kind of go in there on a whim sometimes after work, just have a look to see what I can purchase. And yeah, man, I was really happy with the stuff that I was able to get. So I kind of went in there one day and I was able to pick up a few games. So I want to share with you some games. Some of these games I have played, of course. I've played before. Actually, no, all three of them, sorry. So all three of the games that I have here, I have played before. Actually, no, I say that. I say that. Sorry, guys. This is just like off the top right now. This is no script, no nothing. You guys probably even saw a little glimpse of the games right there. But I say that to say there's actually one game on out of the three here that I have not played, and you guys will probably might come as a surprise to you guys. But yeah, I've never played one of the games that I own here currently. So firstly, we have Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Amazing Star Ocean entry, probably one of my favorites and probably one of the more underrated titles as well. I actually own this on Steam. I managed to pick up in a sale like a year or so ago, I believe, when I kind of got my PC around like 2022-ish. So yeah, amazing game. Amazing game. Really love Star Ocean The Last Hope. Really great game. I'm just happy that I was able to get this game, man. Physically, just it's beautiful. Of course the case is a little bit smudged. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little bit smudged here and there, but yeah, doesn't really matter too much. But a great game, man. Absolutely great game. Really love this game. Can't recommend it enough. If you guys have never played Star Ocean The Last Hope, definitely get on this game, man. It's a really great game. So next up, we have two classics. I kind of want to do this in a different order, but I think I'm going to do it in the order that I kind of just thought of just now. So, cool. Final Fantasy VII. Of course, if you guys are fans of the channel and you guys know about my guy, Chicken Fillets, or John as he's known, I will be leaving this stuff in the description as well. He'll be happy to see this. John is like the unofficial president of Final Fantasy VII. So of course Final Fantasy VII is an absolute classic. We all know it to be absolutely brilliant game. I was kind of upset that I didn't get a manual with the game. Sadly, of course, this one didn't come with a manual. I probably might look online, maybe like eBay or something, and see if I can find the manual version, or see if I can find the manual, sorry, to go inside of the physical that I have here. But for the most part, very happy to own Final Fantasy VII. Of course, my brother did own it when I was very young, and of course when I was younger I didn't really play it. I played it when I got a little bit older, when I was able to actually get the game. So when I first played it, I was a little bit older around that time. So of course my brother had sold off the original copy that he had. So I always said that when I got older and I had like a disposable income or just something that I could like flash money at whenever, I said that I will be picking up a physical version of Final Fantasy VII. So I'm just really happy to actually have this game in my collection, man. Absolutely amazing game. I always have it displayed like at the back over there. Don't mind my walls and stuff, guys. We are moving very soon. It's a really old house, but anyway, usually I would have it nicely displayed over there. I'm kind of trying to build up a little collection, which is the main reason for me making these videos as well. Kind of just me building up a collection of older titles, so games that I probably had played in the past or borrowed off of friends and stuff, and never owned the physical version of some of these games. I might have owned them or sold them in the past to make money when times were a little bit difficult, but it's just nice to have these games again. But anyway, I'm kind of going off a rant and a tirade. I always do that type of stuff, sorry guys. But anyway, Final Fantasy VII, man, really happy to own this game and have it in my collection. So moving on, this is the game that I was just saying I have not played before, and actually I wanted to purchase the Switch version of this game, so I still do want to purchase the Switch version of this game, the physical version. I know that the physical was only released in North America and Asia, I want to say, so there are copies going around on eBay. But anyway, getting into the next pickup, Grandia, an absolutely amazing title, man. This is a game I've been wanting to play for so long, just because of the art style. It just looks so beautiful, man. I've always had it saved in my wish list on Steam and stuff, and then I realized that the game was available on Nintendo Switch. So realistically, this is a game that I really am due to play. As I said, I will still be picking up the Switch physical version of this game at some point and then playing through it, but I did want to purchase the physical just mainly because of the fact that I saw it sitting there in CX and it was super cheap. It was dirt cheap. I think I went for like 10 quid, I believe. So it was super cheap, man. It was a no-brainer. I just had to pick it up. And of course, with this one, I did manage to get a very nice manual with this one, so I'm really happy about that. But I'm just really happy to own Grandia in my collection, realistically. So yeah, those are all the purchases from CEX. I only purchased 3 games from that month. I also kind of do need to do like another separate video as well, because I did purchase a few other games, as you can kind of see over there. I think I might be pointing to it the wrong way, whatever. Right there, my finger won't, yeah, there we go, right there. Purchased a few games beforehand that I do actually need to show you guys, so I probably will be doing a separate video on that, of kind of like CX pickups, some more like older type of pickups. But yeah, definitely will be showing that off to you guys. So moving on, we have 2 more pickups. Now, one is a game and one is something very special, so I will be sharing this one with you guys very shortly. So coming up with the next pickup, we have an absolute gem, an absolute classic. If you are a JRPG fan, this is realistically, this is a must-have in your collection. It's a game that is probably one of my all-time favorite JRPGs, like most, one of my all-time favorite JRPGs. I'm actually currently replaying it at the moment as well. When I go to work, I kind of bring like my PSP and stuff to replay older games. Sometimes I bring my PS Vita to replay older games. And one of the games that I'm actually replaying, big shout out to my guy, I will be leaving his link down below in the description as well. Shout out to my guy Mad Kaiser, I will be linking his video as well, on an absolute classic. So I've done enough like hyping up and chatting about it, but here we go. Chrono Trigger. Now, I know, of course, you guys probably know as well, if you are into collecting and stuff, the physical version of Chrono Trigger, well, the English version of Chrono Trigger is super expensive. Now, this was just for me to personally have in my collection. That's the reason why I've got the Japanese version of this game. But nonetheless, absolutely beautiful, man. I do want to get this game sealed up as well, somehow, some way. But I'm just really happy to have this one in my collection, man. An absolute gem, absolutely beautiful experience. If there's anyone out there who's never played Chrono Trigger before, just play it, please. Do yourself a favor and play it, man. There's so many, well, I would say there's so many ways to play it, because it's not really accessible on modern consoles like that, but it's definitely a game worth checking out. If you have access to play it, please check out Chrono Trigger. An absolutely amazing game. Need I really say more? That's all I can say. Need I really say more? It's kind of held, of course, it's kind of held in the same vein as Final Fantasy VII, the darlings of the JRPG franchise, sorry. So definitely check out Chrono Trigger if you have not. So as you can see, I'm kind of like preparing for the final pickup. So this one was one that I've been wanting for a very long time. Big shout out to Taylor from the Gaming Shelf. I will be leaving his stuff down below in the description as well. You guys have probably heard of Taylor as well. Taylor's one of my favorite JRPG YouTubers, man. But definitely check out the Gaming Shelf if you can. But yeah, this is actually a video that I saw from him a few years back, I want to say. I can't remember exactly when it was, but this is not a game, this is a book. This is a book I've been wanting for a very long time. This is actually a must-have in my opinion for any JRPG fan. You guys, if you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about, you guys probably know before I even talk about it or show it. But this is actually something that I got as a Christmas gift from my mom. Really happy with it, man. Big shout out to my mom. She's the MVP, real MVP, man. But yeah, this is something that I've been wanting for a very long time. So yeah, enough chit chat. Let me show you guys. Here we go. So this is from Bitmap Books. This is a guide to Japanese role-playing games, man. If you guys are fans of JRPGs, or even if you're just getting into the series, realistically, This is a must-have, an essential for JRPG fans in my opinion. An absolutely amazing read. It's got so many JRPGs in here, from the genre's inception right to the modern era of JRPGs. I will kind of try to show you guys some pages from it as well, and perfect as well. I even pulled it over to that page. So here we go. If you guys know me well, you guys know how much I love Suikoden. Absolutely beautiful right there, man. Absolutely beautiful. Just each page is just filled with so much detail. Look, even right here, we've got Grandia 2, a game that I really want to play. But yeah, man, if you guys are just getting into JRPGs, or even if you're just fans of JRPGs in general, it's a book worth owning. 100% it's a book worth owning. So I will be leaving down below in the description where you can purchase this book from. So as I said, it's from Bitmap Books. I will be leaving a link down below in the description as mentioned. But as I said, for JRPG fans, even if you're not a fan of JRPGs and just trying to get into them and find out more about the genre, its history, this book is so in-depth. It's beautifully presented, it's beautifully packaged as well. When it comes to it's beautifully packaged, so it's definitely a book worth owning. And yeah, man, this has actually been an amazing purchase, man. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. It's such a great book and definitely something worth having in your collection. So that'll do it for this edition or this episode of what's in my inventory for the months of December and January. I really appreciate you guys for watching the video. This of course is a different type of style of video for me as well. Me of course using my camera. I do not have a professional camera. I'm just using my webcam that I use to stream with as well. And of course this was kind of off the top of my head as well. It's like super late. What time is it? It's like 2:13 in the morning. So I kind of want to be like transparent with you guys. I kind of wanted to have like a less kind of edited video. Of course I will be editing it. Of course I will be putting like clips of the games I'm talking about and mentioning and stuff throughout. But yeah, man, really thankful for you guys' support. We are on the road to 700 subscribers, man. The support that you guys have been showing on all my videos has just been so amazing. And yeah, just want to start 2024 off the right way. So with that being said, from me to you, this has been your bruv, the big bruv, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.